Okay, so what we have here is we have my fuel injection system. This is all our circuit. This is all put out on a breadboard. As you can see, I got all my four MOSFET set up in there. I got it all wired up. If you've looked at my circuit diagram, you'll notice that, like I said, I'm not jumping from here to ground on any of these. I also have all my signal wires going into the middle. It's a little hard to see. Trying to do this just in case anybody else is doing this project. They can see that. This ground wire right here is going into my my throttle position sensor, and that is actually going into the ground of my Arduino board. This is hooked up to a Arduino board. I'm going to be hooking this actually up when I build the circuit on a proto board. I'm going to be making a standalone Arduino board, just pretty much a clone of this, because you can build one for 15 or 10 to 15 bucks opposed to $30. And then these, you got all these pins right here, which are very easy to come out. You can pull them right out, and a lot of bouncing, they'll probably just fall out. So I want everything to be nice and soldered in. But I just wanted to show you guys the code I've put up on the computer already, or on YouTube. I wanted to show you guys it in action. So here it is, and I will show you guys. I can actually have it hooked up to the injectors, and here you go. And then with it turned up, it gets a lot faster, more rapid, and then when you turn it back down, it gets slower. Now I have a couple things on this. I can actually really restrict it. Pretty easy. I just pull out the ground, and then when I put that one on here, that actually makes it pulse a lot less. So it's just something I noticed. It actually fell out and I couldn't adjust it, and coming up to that I was like, oh sweet. So kind of sounds like an older motorcycle, like a small one, but anyways, with it on there, as you've seen, it makes it go pulse fairly rapidly, and it turned out pretty nice. I was actually pretty ecstatic when I got it all set up working, and right now this is just a safety feature. You don't want to overload your fuel injectors. You don't want them constantly on. When you have one of these constantly on, what it does is it actually requires gas to lubricate the inside of this. So when you leave one of these on, and if you just leave this pegging out like that, what it can do is it can actually ruin the coil and the spring and everything in this, and causing it to seat up or fry out. And I mean, at $100 a piece on most of these performance injectors, you don't want to do that. So I hope this helps anybody that's doing a project similar to this, or like this one, or is maybe actually following me on this and is doing this exact project. I hope this helps anyone. So if you have any questions, please let me know, and thank you for watching.